Day 139. I'm doing it landscape on 139 days in. Could be. I did the portrait initially because I was using the viral shorts clip, and then I thought, yeah, that would be better. But I've been viewing them on my laptop, and I guess people can view this on the television and iPads, landscape and vertical. And the tools actually can take a landscape video like this and yeah, make it portrait for the right device. Some of the tools I've been researching, so I feel a little, I don't know. I guess this is what it's all about. This says Nonco, that's what we were called at the very beginning. Now we're Nonconformity Company, and we've got 33 websites. In motion, I really feel like if I had a full-time job, I just would not be able to keep up. I would just be in constant survival mode. Things have got a bit busy today, preparing for an event and everything else in life. And yeah, it's not easy sometimes just keeping up with everything. So that 40 hours, especially in England in winter when it kind of gets dark, if you're finishing work around 5 o'clock and you go to work in the dark, you're not seeing any daylight or any sunshine, which is a bit sad, isn't it? So yeah, not much more progress other than setting up a lot of the stuff yesterday. I had some jobs today, but other life stuff has just taken over, which is why I like working for myself and being in charge. It comes with its own challenges, though, I guess, because if you're, especially while working from home, even if you're working for somebody else, working from home, if there's jobs there, they're going to be more in your consciousness to do, which it does often happen to me because I'd rather get things organised to feel good about then doing my work with a clean slate. But constantly experimenting with the work-life balance and what to do and how to do it, and it should always be evolving anyway. And so yeah, I just think whatever position you're in, I'm hoping most of the people that I'm reaching are people that want to make changes in their life and they want some more freedom and balance. And so the way that we're doing that is the Life Master system, which gives you a sounding board to bounce off of how to map out those areas, sort them out, sort the past, organize the present so you can design your future. And then you've got a bit of a system like any business. We've talked about the departments the business has. That's why we're going to, in Life Master, we're going to have these 5 departments with sub-departments, so you can sit back and assess, where's my health at in that health department, where's my body at, where's my energy at, where's my mind at. Otherwise life can just all merge into everything, can't it? People, relationships, health, work, finances, it can all become a bit of a blur. So we're just trying to provide you with a system that allows you to separate things a little and manage those things accordingly, and distribute some of your energies into pots which would otherwise go, well, certainly a reduced level of input, but maybe even ignored. And that's just the way of life these days. If you have a job and a family and then a house, the finance department covers your assets, liabilities, income and outgoings. We can end up just spinning those plates and maintaining without having dedicated strategic thought and energy into developing all of the pots, pushing them all forward, all of the areas in a nice, controlled and fun, enjoyable way. So that's what this is about. So it's always money that holds people back and traps people into their way of living. It really does boil down to that. They say money doesn't buy happiness, and you're right, you cannot go and buy happiness with money. However, money does afford you a lot of freedom and flexibility with the choices that you make day to day in your life, and in turn can then, if you've got the balance, if you've got a design, if you feel fulfilled and purposeful, will make you happier. So it's not direct from the happiness store. So with that, most people are probably working in a job that's not fulfilling you. It's not paying enough, and everything that's coming in is going out. And before the weekend comes around, the week's been eaten up, and then you've got the weekend and things are crammed in, and then before you know it, it's the week again, and you've got that dreaded feeling. If any of you have that dread feeling on the Sunday afternoon when work starts to loom in the mind, starts to creep in, doesn't it? I mean, not for me, but I know the feeling. I know the feeling, and that's why I've continually explored this stuff and wanted to be free and happy and never dread the next day or an upcoming event or work or anything I do, really. The idea is to try and make every day a holiday. Now, I love my work. I love working. If anything, I haven't had enough time to work at the moment due to various circumstances, which is fine, but we're getting it done and being effective in the time that we have. Because I could potentially, and a lot of people do this, they'll go off and hustle on their laptop for 10 hours a day and then ignore other various areas of life. Health, for example, that's not healthy. You're not having any social relations, so the people department is going to be lacking. You might not be there for the people that need you. You might not have energy or time to be meeting new people and exploring new relationships, whether it be friends, partners in life, business relationships, or just sheer contacts where things could explore and move into different things, potentials. So I think there's this hard work philosophy, isn't there? Like work. I think in America even it's like rude. They only get like 2 weeks holiday. We get 4 here plus the bank holidays, but it's like cool over there in the startup community to not even take your holidays, to like sleep under your desk and all this stuff. You hear stories, you don't know how much of it's going on, but it's like, yeah, it's just not going to be balanced, is it? Glider overhead, gliding around. So anyway, bit of a ramble about whatever, doing these daily videos. I think I might, we'll see how the landscape works. We'll see how it looks. And maybe we can then, hopefully use the things and cut this up, and then that will be the vertical, boom. But then anybody looking on a landscape device gets this. This is the whole point as well. Like, you lose yourself sometimes. I've been in the position so many times in the past where you're like, oh yeah, great idea, amazing business idea, excitement, bang, bang, bang. And then you're like, oh, got this to work out, that to work out, that to work out. And then you want to try it. You end up, the steam builds into that. The energy does go into that. But then quickly you run out of steam because you're trying to work everything out all at once. And it's just not the way. You just need to begin. And that's our message here with Nonconformity Company. It's, what do you want to do in life? Start with Life Master. That's a really good start. And then start thinking about what you could be doing in business. We've got Idea Thud for business ideas, Nonconformity Launchpad to help you launch online businesses. And all of the businesses really are there just to be copied. We're just saying, look, here's all of the different business types that you can do. There are loads. And combining them with the models, the different models that, of the business, the different pricing structures that you can do, and the kind of theme, the kind of purpose of that business. Is it just for fun? Is it to help people? Is it to bring people together? Who knows? But there's just millions of combinations that you can do, and that's our aim, is to inspire you to take some steps to carving out and designing a future that you want, not just surviving in the present, because that's just going to continue. If you wake up every day and do what you've done the day before, your life's never going to change. How we spend our lives is, of course, how we spend our days. I've not said that phrase in a while, have we? It's one of my favourites, you've probably noticed. Okay, ciao for now. Oh, banana, coming up with that's another business idea. No, we're going to stop. We're going to stop. Big love.